Come on, people, stand up. You can just put your phone somewhere. You can listen to my voice. You don't even need to see it. You'll be okay. We're just going to go through the 6 motions of the spine. So standing up nice and tall, feet about hip distance. You're simply going to lean over to your right, come back through center, and lean over to your left. Inhale, add breath. Exhale, right. Inhale up, and exhale left. Adding on a little neck stretch. Inhale, neutral. As you go over to the right this time, maybe that chin turns towards the left shoulder or right shoulder. Inhale up, blah, 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 and exhale over to the left. Maybe that chin turns towards the left shoulder. Inhale up. Do that one more time if that's feeling good. Keep that left shoulder high as you turn the head. Inhale up. And you would keep the right shoulder high as you turn to the left. Adding one more piece in. You're going to reach your arms overhead if your shoulders are okay with it. You're going to let your left hand grab your right wrist and lean to the left. Inhale back to center. Grab the other wrist and lean to the right. Come back through center one more time. This time when you lean to the left, maybe your right hip offsets out to the right a little bit. And back to center. That should feel good, like it's gaining you something. If it doesn't, just keep the hips where they're at. Other side, and come back through center. Let those arms come on down. So forward fold and back bend. 2 more motions of the spine. So you're just going to inhale and kind of curl into a little mini fetal position on your feet. And then when you exhale, roll your shoulders back, lift your chest up and away, and the neck follows simply because the upper back moves in. Inhale. Again, you might bend the knees a little bit and round into the fetal position. And exhale, reaching that chest forward and up. Now adding on. Interlace your hands. Push your palms out in front of you. Again, this is assuming your shoulder girdle is okay. Inhale, reach the arms up. Go into that little baby upper back bend here. Not a lower back bend, upper. And then when you exhale, you're going to push your hands forward, round your spine a little bit, chin towards chest, reach the upper back behind you. Inhale. Shoulder blades down the back as you reach the arms up, maybe a little upper back bend. And exhale, rounding forward. And this is more isolated in your upper back. Inhale up one more time. Keep the long spine. Bring your hands behind and interlace or lock thumbs or grab the sides of your shirt, right? Grab a strap. Push into the sacrum, roll the shoulders back, reach the knuckles down, and inhale, broaden the chest. Breathe into what you just broadened. One more of those. Now maybe those knuckles are going to wrap around to the right hip. Roll your right shoulder, back, and your right elbow in towards the other elbow like they're magnetized. Reach the knuckles back down. Reach the knuckles over to the left hip. Roll that left shoulder back. Maybe that left elbow moves over towards the right elbow. Blah, blah, blah. I've been staring at my computer way too long and I started to get achy in my back, and I was going to do this anyway, so I'm like, I'm filming this and seeing if I can encourage others to join me. Reach the knuckles down and release the hands, roll the shoulders. So we have now gone through 4 of the 6 moves of the spine. We got 2 more. Twists, right? So you're just going to bring your elbows out to the side. They can drop lower if you have shoulder issues. And you're just going to twist a little bit to the right and inhale back to center. Let's find breath. Exhale a little to the left. Inhale to center, refining. Keeping the hips pretty still, you'll turn to the right. It's not a very big twist. Come back to center and moving towards the left. Inhale back to center. This time, when you turn to the right, you're going to go ahead and you're going to swing those arms around. You might be able to get that right hand over towards that left hip. You might be able to grab your right hip. And I'm just going to gently use that as leverage. I'm going to pull against the hip, like I'm pulling my right hip a little forward to rotate my ribs a little further behind me. Head turns as far as is comfortable. Don't force the neck into anything. Breathe. And coming back through center, cactus arms. And to the right, inhale neutral. To the left, inhale neutral, hips pretty still. Inhale, or exhale, to the right. Come back to center. This time when you go to the left, that left arm might swing around. It might be able to catch your sacrum or the outer hip. Your right hand can probably grab somewhere over by that hip. It could get a waistband if it doesn't get that far. No big deal, right? And then I'm going to pull against my waistband or my hip. And as I pull that hip, that left hip, I keep it forward. It might help me rotate my ribs just a little further back. Maybe that head can turn gently in. Take a breath. And release that down. And then one more little piece. It is the afternoon. It's almost 2 o'clock and I'm starting to feel sore in my body because I've been sitting way too long in front of my computer and my energy is going low. I would love to have caffeine right now, but I know it's going to put me just on this crash, high bit. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just shake my body out. Right? And if you want to do it longer. You can hop, you can shake, you can pound your heels. You can make a lot of noise in your space. That's how much I'm shaking. You hear it? And bring those hands down, close those eyes, take a hot second. Aren't you glad you gave yourself that time and space? Namaste. Be well, friends. Remember to get up every 20 minutes for your physical body and your eyeballs, right? And walk away from your computer, take a couple of moments, come back